Yeah. O connect o you know say Etimi ko abusafo ya mo bibia kwaba edipa eye radio TopAfric obi piemu Ghana better 7:15 ensa na ene ebehwe se Ghana yebetimi asili true anase eja destiny nyame adom akina na akaya numa na emre ne nkrabia ene ebetimi akyeremedi saso na ye Mackenzie when it comes to analysis adwene go ni tirimu nempo outside sports kwa no utimi se we discipline Franka Jam so etaye tiemaye esanse ne ye di bibie ebreo ye koso nya no onse ne studio ene ye running show no from our various flats se we hwa onse in studio sasa na bedwafo nyina so any studio nemo de koso nya no e de nyina eba bedamo e de live telecast ene de ebremo Ghana and Mozambique. Bear in mind, say Ghana game a bekoso no at the same time simultaneously in Egypt so so ni Cape Verde so edebe pimso ntino te se we koso no na we su koso we nya vina kokwa asebie ka se bia Ghana mombo mu de ni wi na Cape Verde for so aba bebo mo de dabi bibi sa ntimi si ntimi sra oba na obomodi na watimi ahye Facebook ko search engine no na ne bo radio TopAfric ebe poppy out na wetimi ahye na eja wa like saso na fa o comment and o predictions so ebra ebe gibre na yakinkan etimi edi amamo enche meko abidwafo ho na abidwafo so etimi edi ensembakra atuja na mami state way on record se ene se Ghana epese yekoye nima kwan bia so na se Ghana timi bomodin edi nkonim draw enye good results enfama o my Ghana se Ghana epese o 70 ni position ewo eye the 160 na ne kwan bia so no ese yitimi ewini ene enwumrei game esanse se ko bani se Egypt eko wini anase okonya draw ebe ma calculation kakrabem na areba ko a eboa ne se fifth scarf echirima third best team who standing the chance of qualifying chese no I think say advantage kakra e de my o my Ghana na my state way ranking of third place teams no so rank is ya teams a omoto so miensa omobetimi advance akoma nim no Ivory Coast elusu Ivory Coast ye studio na chese host nesi ye chomo e ka poly and 9 na eye disturbing score line game na be wiye into Equatorial Guinea etwa host nation by 4 goals to nil and this is here the akakoba ni say Equatorial Guinea e cost 7 points oma qualify automatically Nigeria etosumyeno omukura 7 points and na Ivory Coast etosumiensa na areba ko embe bua ni say Ivory Coast eko -3 omukura deficit of -3 and na omaya ni din na omukura eye 3 points intin say and na uhwe best third place ranking no city Ivory Coast ekura 3 points Namibia ekura 3 points Algeria ekura 2 points Zambia ekura 2 points and Ghana ekura 1 point Ghana toso 5 which means say enomanze sa Ghana yintimi qualify and Cameroon so ekura 1 point mekwa bedwafo na yengohwe yempensempesi game na sample na yetimi edifeed no aba beta eye etiefo like I said before eye radio TopAfric uba na obomodi na wetimi ahye page no share na bibia timi akoso saso na ubenya ye ewo YouTube abejafo aye krado ewo ahoma ne so abejafo me mama kwaba
yani abawich
makanzi ni se waje Ghana mehwe waje Ghana set wo hwe ba Ghana so mo se flag no so ebo I mean edebe na makanzi ehwe ni mu enanwumre se enko pim se bia bebo ha be se ekon nondu ekon 11 p.m. die edebe na makanzi hwe ni mu.
Well Bobich dedika yenchia ya hwefo ne wona wo say o madaje ehwe nyina ye chia o nyina na ye mobia also a very nice evening. Now yes, we be a very good question. I mean it's obvious say my Ghana ni be ya say you me difufu ni abekwan na me ka me say na say bia me etuntuma me tie me bibini be Ghana ni be die I mean obviously nya be hwani mu say Ghana e be nya nkunimdie na nya win na it ma progress to the next stage of the competition. But ya kind say no yen sound so count and fantastic was enya de da form and enye bayra bere wadwo say some kunimdie no betimi aba hard work and dedication on the field of play and the betimi dey some kunimdie na but you be sam ya na dey say I mean you hear mu say Ghana betimi din kunimdie aba say the be ya o my Ghana konko Ghana yenyina ni betimi aden age na game mo ball the previous game mo mpege mo mani mo yenyina yehu de Equatorial Guinea e dey aye Ivory Coast anymere. I mean this is the host nation and this is also Ivory Coast we are talking about with all the star players. I mean they have been whitewashed by some 4-0. You should never underrate Mozambique. In the Bobich, you hear him say was a win there but you fa hwe yem fan go game in the minute.
Abuja for Makanzi and wetimi in initial comments ede ato ede amama misra oba na obomode na wetimi ahia ha radio TopAfric de Germany Hamburg Vaku wo Germany dia ye bo vat na ubehu ufriye Central Station yes Central Station kwambias no na some 3 stops wo the train no enantia wo say vat no ho na radio TopAfric ye wa beba no ye building wo kwa ho pe ati se bi ekoso ye project I mean sports wo aya amanane on za man for do na outsider nyuma 70 no up and down yana ye sheda in di agro no nkomo by ne dia we dey a national assignment in the spirit of patriotism o hwe mabija fo nyina obi age ye ne Ghana outfit ID protect Ghana to the world na ya hwe ni musem kunu de betimi aba Dr. Bako yes ewa humano sisi ana say isika sem ekoso ntino lately I hardly see him. Doctor, welcome.
Sebobich. Banano.
Here too.
I swear. Me better report to of you.
Yeah, try. Like because how den gamimia no mimia pa no nyenchen. I say let me say the good doctor no man be sale. Yeah. So far minim say what share one monitor Ghana matches no be against Cape against Egypt. One monitor kakra. So far your performance no in 1 minute at same amount.
If I even using 1 minute. Yeah, because for me performance is very poor. It's just like last that is happening to us and we don't learn from our mistakes because last time we needed to win against Comoros to actually proceed to the next. We just needed a win, but at the end of the day they downplay us, and this time round we didn't learn from what happened last year African Cup of Nations. So this year the same thing that we've been talking about, but we'll go into details about that. But I just need to know that I'm not happy with Ghana performance in this season's African Cup of Nations.
I was for Dr. Bako also and also the initial remarks area to on the full say Ghana performance no akakakra was a question mark pa 18 so Mr. Oba na obomodi na wetimi a share Eddie Amaye aka some few minutes na yako feed no. Some few minutes na Ghana and Mozambique. And you know, and then Ghana be share destiny. And my remfi say the last AFCON, the same scenario, and I said the same stage and Ghana efrimu na Abrani and Gabon abo 1-1. Here Lucia first game and Gabon abo 1-1. Na a last game against na expectation was so man for share say Ghana betimi akonim and things turn around. Ebeye disappointing kakra. Then so no even day. It was a for lineup no ababontin. Maminfa entuja enfama eye etie4 lineup no aba abontin. Me screenshot na me dia ma ono ena Chris Wittin amane kwanse onsanda post mu biem. Ufori Ghana back four no say ni sitie. Position right back. This time around Gideon Mensah aba aye left back. Jeko aye mfimfino a anase central midfield hona Asimeru one Samed Salis Abdul Samed. Yes. Umu ene pe ho. Jeko aye front three na Jordan Ayew ono ewo offensive left wo. Kudus border number 10 row. Pencil and also no offensive right. And arrowhead no Semanyo. Anton Semanyo. And I think say squad nation and yet too different from your first game your boy. Me says lineup no subium Ufori. Ono neda post no. Right back no Udoy. 4 and 5. Center pair hono. Center backs Salisu eni Jiku. Gideon Mensah onu jinemu ewo left back number 3. 6 and 8 Ashimeru eni Samed Salis. Na uko front 3 no so a Ayew Kudus ena Pencil ena Semanyo. Inti from the tactical point of view no Chris Wittin adapted the 4-2-3-1 formation. Offensive minded kakra, but was I cautious which shows and back four na obo ewo. Makanzi meaning lineup no ababontin and yet too different from your gamer your boy against Egypt. Send a lineup no say utini ya.
Yes, menya lineup ni na. I think there is not many say Coach Chris Wittin was the right back position. Ali Duseidu. Senka this time around Obenya Nod no over a year Dennis Odoy. Odoy is 35 years. And we a both game ni drew from the 65th minute era 70th minute corner. Then you see say Odoy struggle because age there catching. And this is a Mozambique side that they run very well. And they are very, very strong. They are very fit on the ball. So it means say although Bona so be lasted the entire duration of the game, it means pressure everything now although side on him. And we also have he was exposed in the game against Cape Verde and also in the game against Egypt. Although and Sedenya the best of tournaments. So me in particular, I was expecting Zenka, a player like Ali Duseidu would have gotten that edge and the nod over Adoy because Ali Duseidu have proved time and over. Say defensively he is very good. Just say he's not good when surging forward, but when it comes to the art of defending and defending very well, Ali Duseidu is very good at home. And now sometimes, some of us see questions about the competence of Chris Wittin because this is a guy even in the World Cup, the Mundial, Ali Duseidu played very well. Or call back to the club side, that is Clermont Foot. He was playing week in, week out, very, very consistent for Clermont Foot. So it's quite surprising to see a bit do AFCON the coach decided to bench Ali Duseidu and played in his Odoy. But Odoy is a game no emuya ding. Nasa spare wingers net ne rani bebra. He's found wanting to catch up with his pace and now ding the idea of. And this is typical African football. Ali Duseidu is a born and bred Abu boy. What boy gata gata abu won training idea. So he knows what really goes into this kind of games. But Okofa Dennis Odoya no ya wona abotre. I mean the culture and the body ya abotre ball. Until when it comes to the physical aspect now, Dennis Odoy is not there. But hey, let's give the coach the benefit of the doubt. But me personally, I was expecting Senka Ali Dusedu would have replaced Dennis Odoy at the right side of defense. Now, the partnership of Salisu and Jiku and share down fire in this tournament, especially Salisu were suspect. It's all because Salisu ain't enough game time on the club side. Or the injury and if it's Southampton, Ekopie Mo AS Monaco. Okopie Honomono, he was on the sidelines for about 3 to 4 months until recently season he ever back to the end now or started say about 1 or 2 games and I'll be PMO AFCON. So much fitness on his side, you know, he's an experienced player. He's played almost all the games in the last 3 or 4 years for the Black Stars. He's seen it all at the top level. But let us also give the coach the benefit of the doubt. All started Salisu ahead of Amati. To me, Salisu has been very sluggish. He has been very slow, and the match fitness, you know, a idea of him. Let's hope he's not exposed this time around against Mozambique. The reason why I'm in a defense section is because today we have to make sure we don't concede a goal. Ghana have to make sure they don't concede a goal. Say, we have to win convincingly without conceding. And then expect say, the game between Egypt and Cape Verde, a draw or Cape Verde is going to win. Then we can qualify either by the second place position or as part of the third best team. No, you bet you. So see, my defense and your watertight now. Mozambique for the ball to Atenemo. Then we have to come from behind to equalize and score. That is when it puts a lot of pressure on the team. And by the time we realize, no, now conceded 2 or 3 or more goals. Just as we witnessed in the game, our Ivory Coast boy just ended game against Equatorial Guinea. Ivory Coast were always pushing men forward in a bid to equalize. Or many balls also, not only the 4 balls, and now they are 2 minutes. Now to the middle of the pack, Abdul Salih Samed and Madid Ashmeru, perfect partnership. It is quite obvious to say Baba Idrisu will find it very difficult to work into the starting lineup again. Salih's game of boy against Egypt HSM, when given the opportunity, wait might be Eddie Ghana for. So I'm very happy Salih is starting alongside Majid Ashmeru. We say initially there were injuries case Majid Ashmeru Biana when Jambo game but the Nyamiasi send him one turn when the starting lineup he's the only player in the setup when you a ball progressor with me carry ball to the opponent side, and it's very, very good. Say he's starting alongside Salih. Salih will be doing the defensive work, and Ashimeru will be advancing our play into the opponent area. Now, Yanko Wings, Jordan Ayew and Joseph Pencil. Jordan Ayew tournament way on shutdown convincing me especially. He holds onto the ball so hard, and I said, "Oh, crab ball in the do." When now they expect Jordan Ayew to release the ball, no, that is when he want to do antics on the ball. But you are not Ronaldinho. I mean, you are not Neymar. And immediately, this person, body feeling somewhere. Now, I say, yes, Ghana. The coaches should talk to him because he cannot do this at Crystal Palace. He's always drawing himself into unnecessary fouls and unnecessary banter. He should be so direct and release the ball out for the attackers. So this is a make or break game for Ghana. I think we have to leave no room, say a bit my mistakes, or we have to leave no stone unturned. Say Ghana bit me now the 3 maximum points. Joseph Pinso had a very good game against Cape Verde. In the Egypt game, he was dropped, and now he's playing again. Chris but it seems he has learned from his mistakes, and this time around, he's letting Joseph Pinso to start the game ahead of Inaki Williams, which is very, very good because Inaki Anthony Huso in almost all the 2 games, Joseph Pinso can add the drive, the take-ons, the crosses, and even win set pieces for the senior national team. So I'm hoping he will bring his experience to bear and able to take the Mozambicans on the run. Because Mozambique guys, we say, boys, they run very hard without showing any sign of tiredness or fatigue. And this African Cup actually said a side that shows so much commitment and dedication on the field, you know, and not waiting for the winning, the needed results. And Hana Ronaldinho same or Ronaldo same. It is about dedication. It is about commitment. It's about giving 101% on the field of play. And no, what you are underdogs, no big teams now. Is because the underdogs are always parading all the big stars, and the underdogs will come inside and beat them. And the social equatorial game against Cote d'Ivoire, most of their players are playing in the Spanish Division 3, Portugal Division 1, Italian Division 3, and all that. But they met an Ivorian side that almost all their players are playing at the top leagues in Europe. I mean, talks of Frankesi, talks of Sebastian Haller, Nicolas Pepe and the likes, Seko Fofana. These are top players. Willy Bolimo, but the Equatorial Guinea, they showed so much commitment, so much passion on the field of play. And that is what we are talking about. In the game, they should go all out and make sure they are going to punish Mozambique. We beat them and beat them very well. I'm hoping that Antoine Semenyo able to win the first goal in this African Cup of Nations. He had a very nice game against Egypt. The work rate he had and was through. The hold-up play was very good, but he couldn't put the ball at the back of the net. So I'm hoping that Antoine Semenyo, with the supplies able through the middle part and also from the flanks, Antoine Semenyo will capitalize on that and have his first goal. I see him scoring today. With much to be, and I see Antoine Semenyo putting the ball back at the back of the net of Mozambique. So I wish the senior national team Black Stars, I wish them the best. But Chris Houston should once again be very, very careful with his substitutions. The changes, how he changes is always affecting the momentum of the team. He should be very careful when to make substitutions and when to allow play to continue. But I will expect players like Enes Nyama, Osman Bukari to also come and join the party. Inaki Williams to an extent to also come to the party. So I think it's Ghana. I mean, we all have to support them, put our prayers behind them, but they should show commitment and dedication. And really here and there is commitment and dedication. 50-50 balls, they should run for the balls, go in for all the tackles. And I think it's Mozambique. And now I'm like Ghana and Mozambique. We shouldn't be wasting our time to be discussing this game. But unfortunately, Abanisa, don't forget, in our last African Cup of Nations, we needed a similar win to go out of the group against Comoros. But at the end of the day, anybody who said that you had a red card, Comoros a Dampier out of the competition. Let us hope it doesn't happen this time around, because it seems that trend, I don't know if it is a curse, I don't know, but trend 100% to us. Today, the Black Stars should break the jinx. Chris Hilton should break the jinx. Now Ghana, African Cup of Nations, about 10 games. He winning a single match. He should make sure he rewrites the scripts today. Say what he now away games are. One team winning back in his entire duration as a Black Stars coach. But making sure say no my Ghana it's my father to my father. But you do be some squad that Chris Hilton there. I think that it is very good. We're maintaining the lineup, with the exception of Jose Peso, and that's a consistency area. Juma boys snap at least 2 games. They've seen the temperament of the AFCON, or men who hit the AFCON, and raise them could be able to buy the senior national team Black Stars and their Bobich.
I was over a radio TopAfric Mackenzie. I think that why you're doing what the BS or the two, the BS or Tari or the why you know, which of me comes a radio TopAfric. You were Hambeck, I say, and then you share him Ghana, you bet me, Aku and Manase, and no maybe boo at the TIA. Yempese afisa CDC against Comoros. Yempese game say sit the biarada. Marine fee say Ghana ni Egypt game ni na e koso simultaneously. Nya fi na chese we boro na we subo. Na and one of the shocking results are PMO ati say ajo bianwa say host nation Ivory Coast. Atena ho amma eye Equatorial Guinea etwane by 4 goals to nil. 4 goals to nil. Safi no pie obedumede ne so a Marenfi se Ivory Coast elusu, but still no omuda third na ade ba ko a ebeboa se Ghana tinya winner omu wo -3 Ghana ye wo -1 ti Ghana se ye pese best third place team no e affect ye na there's a coin bias no e hitimi e free e break that deficit no e break na yentimi ko yanim na yemfanto dwa se earlier on 24 ashe boys ni bo Chris Hilton almost says and there's a Ghana to meet Dinkunima $30,000 each player. $30,000.
Interesting.
Big incentive. Motivity. Doctor, say, meaning, say, crucial gamer. One factor, tension, baby, because you need win and send with me, I qualify. And even Ivory Coast, yes or no, let's attack, because now they needed win urgently. And I conceded 4 goals. So we are Chris Hooting now a dicey game. I wouldn't say we have victory. Draw Mwawa. I did a strategy and I did remo. Over catch your boys and say they should attack, but they should attack with cautious. And now say they should just go all out, attacking football throughout the 90 minutes. Then you say, when you that sort of offensive manager, who said Chris Hooting shoes man? What sort of strategy and I say advice and Adabema boys Nabra who needs to hear the 3 maximum points.
Yeah, Sabobe, thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity and also the question. It's very good question that you've asked. If I were Chris Hutton, what will I do today? But then before I go to that question, I would like Ghanaians to know, for me, in the beginning of everything in the tournament, I wasn't blaming the coach. Why? Because first of all, there was lack of commitment in the part of the players, lack of patriotism. You look at how they play. Are they really Ghanaians, or we borrow them from another country to come and play for us? It was always a question mark. But then if you also look at other things, you see there are some coaches, they bring something out of certain players or certain team. You see they will take a certain squad that you don't believe in, and at the end of the day, they bring you a trophy or something meaningful to the country. But the one thing that I'm much particular about is most of the decisions Chris Hutton is making. You see, this formation he's playing, like, I don't see why he should be playing that formation. Ghana has been playing this formation for quite centuries now. Is it not 4-5, 4-5-1? That's the same formation we've been playing. Football is changing. The dynamics of football is changing. So we need to change alongside with it. You look at current or modern football.
Do we have the quality to adapt? I mean, such a system. That is
that's what I'm saying. We have modern players. All the players that he has called, they are modern players. The only player that we can talk about is Dede Ayew. Then that Odoye at the right back position. They are the only old players there. But we have modern players out there. We look this current modern system, the wings back, they are the attackers. Whether you are playing 4 back or 3 back, they are sole attackers of new modern system. But Ghana, this our back. Have you ever seen them even trying to move forward? We see wing backs creating assists in modern system. For example, look at the last game Dortmund played. The Madison they just loaned from Chelsea. Look at the assists he created. A wing back. But we don't, Chris Hutton, for him to know, he has been a coach for quite a long time. And this modern system, I thought he could have adapted into Ghana system. But then it's like he's failing. And this Odoye guy, like Mackenzie just said, Alido is on the bench. Alido have proven time and time again. Although we all saw Ghana friendly match against Brazil, the way what's the name, the Brazilian Real Madrid star, Vinicius Jr. We all saw how he did to Odoye. He doesn't deserve to be playing first team for Ghana, and I don't know why Chris Hutton keep on using him at this point. And on the wing side, Jordan Ayew, he has to be benched. If you have attackers like Semenyo has not been playing as striker in his team. He has been playing as winger. Why don't you use him as wing with Pinsel? Because if they are playing from the wings, the attack will be strong. Jordan, who always invite fouls, try to do catcher with the ball, which he doesn't even know how to do. I don't even know why he's still in the first 11 for Ghana. And if you use Semenyo and then Pinsel in the wings, you still have my strikers who can be able to play the one top for you. Semenyo is not the typical type, because I've never seen him in his club Bomber playing as a lone striker for them. Why will you be using him as striker? It's abuse of system, or it's abuse of the player, because he has not been playing as lone striker for so long. So I don't know why this game he should have been set for attack from the high pitch, so that you're open. Because we all know Ghana defense is not good, and if you are not attacking from up pitch to gain the possession up front, you are inviting pressure on your half yard, and our defense is not good. So by all means, that Ghana is going to concede, because you are kind of, oh, let me try to play or put more players in the midfield, while the striker is only alone there. If they are holding ball in their own yard, it's only one man to run all over their half yard. How will he gain possession for you?
Bako, Doctor, what could Ghana do in the first 30 minutes? If let me put you in the shoes of Chris Whitting, what should Ghanaians do? What should the team do in the first 30 minutes? Because the first 30 minutes is really crucial. What do you expect the boys to be doing within those periods?
That's what I'm saying. For the first 30 minutes, if Ghana are not able to get a goal, then it means that we're going to either lose or draw the game. But what I expect Chris Whitting to actually do is to attack from their half yard. Don't allow them to own the possession, because if they own the possession, they are going to put pressure on our back. And if they put pressure on our back, our defense is not good. So I expected him to play 3 up front, because you have the men. Look at the strikers we have. We shouldn't be struggling for goals. But because of the system we are playing, it limits them from attacking. It limits them from winning balls up the pitch. And so by so doing, we always have the pressure on us. Look at our last game. Look at even the first game. It was only John Pinsel who was able to possess ball for us. It was only him. So this system, I don't know how Pesutin is going to do it, but for the first 30 minutes, I expected us to attack up front and actually win every single ball on our opponent half yard. Probably we could be able to score, but the system is preventing us.
I was over radio TopAfric. Ubana Washie Ghana, your last game against Mozambique, and minima beja for yes in Kunya, yet dear Kosun. Which means Mabeja fire justice to everything. Mackenzie Remo, the kind of first of force Ghana, a bit in a boy, the quality of force selection. I mean, he's entitled to his own opinion. You cannot fight him. You know, force be a way, no way, and there's nowhere will be to me a cabibia found. Doctor, so actually, say this is what Ghanaians should be doing. In the first 30 minutes, say you make sure at least to me in your go. But one thing is ukope go ntem na say you want to switch here a problem and a question is your boys no ewo sa that physique so meeting running throughout the 90 minutes na and also another factor at a point in time. I think say the last game my boy against Egypt Odoy do baby now to say na fatigue abem na obre and intina inaki mass pass bino. I mean, I've watched that game on numerous occasions. Now, I thought Senka less and good TV, but I don't know why I'm not all shading on home. My main sample lineup in 2 WM. I got some just 10 minutes now game on Ashas here, Ghana, and Mozambique lineup on just in case I feel our journey already TopAfric lineup on say any city Ghana adapted the 4-2-3-1 formation. 4-2-3-1 formation. Back 4 no say in the city. Ofori Marine fit so no na eda post mo Gideon Mensah ono ejiremo as left back and I said tete na yebe kanse number 3 4 and 5 no Salisu any Jiku center backs and right back no Odoy ye call central midfield na Ashmeru any Samed Salis omuna ejire mfimfio I hope say no mabekuye ukọ enimo so front 3 no so Ayu Kudus and Joseph Pencil and Semenyo ye boss Semenyo as the lone striker and as an arrowhead, a similar formation. I think Ghana adapt here against Omayanidin at the year Egypt. Na Mozambique back 4 no say the city almost adapted similar rule 4-2-3-1 and almost able Ivani on that post no more. Nanani ono ejim right back ena Renado ono ne Maxa omo 4 and 5 ena Langa ebo as the left back or ba central midfield na Ahmed any nene ena Wati Guama Katamu ena omubo King as the arrowhead where formation a similar formation to that of Chris Hughton. Mackenzie incentives up them Ghana amanfo say baby a dream there say this can mo mini game the enso no and benefo chema $30,000 each sene Ghana TV winia e di sikane mo ebeye enough motivation na a pushy boys to work because it do baby say you need some incentives, some promises and sana also wetimi a work harder. Ujide say ebeye factor ama boost boys no ma nei omu do mutie chuo sanse 30,000 for just 90 minutes there enough for Mackenzie.
Bobby, you shared my papa. You shared my papa. Now, Bobby, if you need 30,000 to beat a country like Mozambique, then you are not fit. I mean, or you are not worth it to don the national colors for Ghana. I'm telling you, if you need $30,000 in order to beat Mozambique, then you don't qualify to even don the senior national team, the colors of Ghana, to play for Ghana. Look, you see, that is a mistake. Yeah, all over the years, Ghana football will do maybe agree. We all remember how about $3 million was flown to Brazil in the year 2014. Our Ghana ever bought the penultimate game against Portugal.
Yeah.
Players here demonstrate says Ghana born or mumbo. You see, you decide the way at the Nima, the Ashisha boys, right from under 17, trophy bar. We match them to the presidency. Then the president says, "Mama, Caribbean 10,000 cities or $10,000." The same with under 20. Mudo under 23, the same thing. Then they'll bring it to the Black Stars. We don't let the players know how important it is to wear the shirt and play for the senior national team, the Black Stars. Well, so they need to be paid for the work that they are doing. But me, for instance, or what I'm saying is, as a Black Stars player, you have to get that intrinsic motivation. There are two types of motivation: the extrinsic and the intrinsic. Intrinsic, enye obi na show say Bobich abo 6 o'clock and adiachi the sorena kwa adwuma koye adwuma pesca e fa bra behwehwie ana extrinsic one no the pay na abosume so a o boss de betua oka enti na wo soro na pa okwa adwuma. Until you need that intrinsic motivation as a human being, even to make it in life, Angasano, you need to be motivated intrinsically before you make it. You don't have to sit down for someone to motivate you externally before you go outside to make something for yourself. So with this $30,000, then it means is one match be at $30,000, one match be at $10,000. Yes, it means each game is worth $10,000. Okay, yeah. They lost against Cape Verde, they drew against Egypt. Let's say they win against Mozambique, then it means they've won just one match and they're earning $30,000 in order to move out of the group stage of the African Cup of Nations. Fine. You players will be, it will even be more than what Nipa or J Trophy no. We also what happened in was it 2012 African Cup of Nations. Time Ivory Coast above 2015 and Ivory Coast above finals Ivory Coast J Trophy ni free and same. Now each Black Stars player was walking away with a Jeep Cherokee car here and Nipanedukofi.
Magazi, Obibeka say at this crucial stage where a drew was say yes, you show music too much
Bobich, this is taxpayers' money, and we have every right to talk about it. What I'm saying is, at this moment, they don't need money to beat Mozambique to qualify. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be promised 30,000 say Generation Mozambique never qualify. Then you are not worth your salt as a professional football player. That is what I'm saying. But I have admitted that they need to be paid for the services they are rendering to the nation. The minimum say a qualification bonus. Into a qualify out of the group, this is the money that is supposed to be given to them. But initially, we were also made to understand that this is a Black Stars winning bonus at $5,000. That is the agreement that say Black Stars winning bonus at $5,000. So the Black Stars winning bonus at $5,000 there. Who we need that's all qualifier 1 match get $5,000. What qualifier to the group? Then it should be from $15,000 and not $30,000. But the NTS penny for their mom or Monje. But what we are expecting them to do is they should go and play their hearts out because you don't need $30,000 to be Mozambique. For I can even tell you, say, we're winning bonus for the entire competition. They need $30,000. How much was Comoros being paid 2 years ago? How much were they being paid? They went all the way to beat Ghana and dump us out of the competition. How much were they being paid?
Message kakana me samra wa aka some few minutes na game no e paso ya osebe amekom ahimfie wase watching live from Gospel OK barbering shop inside amekom Ghana 3 Mozambique 2 Kobe Tumesi Tumesi to nka che ozi go Black Star Tumesi bebia obi an etia Ibrahim Inkum was 30,000 pa nie was this we say dey bi wom magazi to aso
what am I telling you? I'm saying how much was Comoros receiving before they were able to, beat Ghana and dump us out of the last AFCON. So I had the boys now, a country as poor as Ghana. I mean, I'm not surprised. Say supporters say I don't free Ghana call over 200 supporters will be at $400 edition home as per diem. I saw my Bible support country Ghana so each supporter $400. But this is a country called Ghana. Basic amenities. They said drinking water, electricity, a problem at the Ghana. But we fly supporters out of Ghana. Ghana and Ivory Coast share border. There are a lot of Ghanaians living in Cote d'Ivoire. And those Ghanaians can go and fill up the stands and support Ghana. We didn't need to fly. You see, common sense, you're paying for sometimes you just don't understand it. But because of politics, there are parties in power. Ghana is playing outside, so they have to fly out their foot soldiers, their party loyalists, just to go and make sure they are going to vote for them in the next coming elections. That is all. But the Jamaica Commission, after the 2014 World Cup, said the nation Ghana should not spend money in transporting any supporter to go and support the national team Ghana. But this time around, they have been flown to Ivory Coast. Each of them has been given $400, including journalists. And this is the country Ghana. In I have a team for but at this crucial moment, let's put that one aside. Let's concentrate on the game. Let's wish the team luck. And let's also praise the coach Houghton the tactics on the day. Coach Houghton, I mean, he has to be on his toes and the coaching books will be on their cover. I got to be on some now on the right tactics, information, and system. Emma Ghana qualification to the next stage of the competition. The Bobby 30,000 no. I mean, well, yeah, but they should do the job associated with $30,000.
I was for Bianisa game no akakakrebina ashasiye. Doctor, your final predictions is Ghana winning?
Mozambique, Ghana supposed to win. They're supposed to, like Mackenzie just said, they don't need to receive such kind of money before they will win for Ghana. They should give that money to the Black Queens. They are even doing better than the Black Stars.
All right, Mackenzie, your predictions?
Remember Ghana some 2-0. Ghana should win by some 2-0.
I was for game no pressing United pitching so and referee. Ebeshia na bem na bibia timi akoso abusafo nyadia yebetimi ewura game no too much because of copyright issues ntino bedamasi se wetimi agibre na munya wetimi ababeboa na bibia timi akoso medin di Bobich mote eye makanzika saso na mote Dr. Bako, the only certified doctor in Hamburg ono so mote nka ye producer na nwere ye Johnny Amwako Johnny na boa ye na bibia timi ekoso game no dia pressing nyadia pitch ni so a from few seconds from now, referee crash game and I say it will be say na ebresem no yasa atwa so. May the peaceful God be with all of us. Peace. Shalom. Yakramo.